Okay guys, so in this one we're going to update our template files to match Bootstrap in that last step. So go into your templates, open up your home.html as well as single user.html. Single user is going to extend base.html and home is going to be gone. We probably don't need home, so let's actually delete it as a page. In fact, we're not going to delete it. We're going to move stuff, get rid of that, and just do H1. This is home. Okay, so back into our views for our profiles. Home is still going to return html.home, or excuse me, home.html. And then if we go back here into our project, home is not extending the base file, so we need to make sure that we do that. And we go extends base.html. So then we go back home, refresh, there. Now it's working. A few things that we might want to do are add into the nav bar. Home, we can just do that. And we can also take off active because it's actually not the active URL all the time, so we can leave that out. And these other ones we can leave out for now. We're not going to need to touch those quite yet. And then if we go to the single project, it looks like it's coming through. That looks good. So single user. Okay, so we will add a couple things. Div class equals to row. Make sure you put that div down at the bottom. And then we will do div class equals to column LG6, and we will put that just in with the picture, and then we'll copy that exact thing and put it with the other information, and then we'll put a class into our image of image responsive. And we'll go back into our single user look and do a quick refresh, and we notice now we have that picture on the side and the city and job stuff over on the other side. So we can even take out this li element and refresh. Okay, cool. So it's starting to look pretty good. And it's still in that UL, so we want to make sure we take that out too. That's why it was indented there. And there we go. So it's coming together, of course, and we want to make sure that all of our registration stuff is looking good. So accounts, register. That looks okay, but we can improve it. So open up registration. We're going to go into registration form, and it is extending the base like we have before. In this case, we're going to do div class equals to row, and we'll do div class equals to column large 4, and then we'll do column large offset 4. So it should float right into the middle, and there it is. So we can even put, you know, something under in here saying like register for a new account. Maybe that's a little too big of a header, so we can put it down to 3 and register for a new account. Cool. So there it is, and that's a pretty good start for that one. And then if we have our login form, maybe we want it floated to the left. So we can just jump in here and do div class row. And we will do div class column large 4 and pull left. I'm sorry, pull right. And so then when we do login, there it is. It's over here. And right under that, we'll do H1, log in here. And perfect. So that's a pretty good start. What else do we need? That's probably it. Password reset stuff, we could do that too. But so if we go here, password reset, we can kind of leave that for now, and just maybe put in reset your password. And yeah, that's probably good. We can change the button to a button, the input to a button. That way it's an actual button. We can change that on all of them actually. So back into login, input type submit, and we'll change that to a button. And registration form, class equals button. Cool. And then you can go through all the other ones to see if there's any other buttons that we need to change. But for now, that's pretty cool. So that is getting our templates ready. They're all ready to go for Bootstrap, and they are responsive. So they do change with the size, and it looks like we have some of the navigation working as well. Okay, guys, see you in the next one.